127% of 1540 plus 5.5% of 150 plus 104% of 7. 127% and I have 1540. 1540. Take 0 to this side. 1270. 1270% of 154. Instead I will go for 154% of 1270. A percent of B same as B percent of A. Instead of 127%, it is better to go for 154%. This is 100%, 50%, and then 4%. What about 1%? 12.7. Forget about 0.7 for time being. 12 fours, 48. 0.74 times 2.8. Let's make it 50 round figure. 48 plus 2.8, 50. This is over. Next, 5.5% of 150. Instead 150% of 5.5. 150% in the sense adding half of it. 5.5. Half of that 2.75. Total 8.25. 8.25. Next, 104% of 7. 104. 100% is 7 only. Right? 4% of 7 is very negligible. Need not worry about it. Let's write it as 7. 1200, 1800, 1900, 1900, 50, 60, 70. 1970. Next, under root 360.98, 361. 19 into 19 again 19 square, you will get 361. This value is 361. And then divided by 57. 57 10 times 57. 20 times 1140. 57 10 times 570 double 1140. And this is how much less than 1140? Near about 1 time less. Near about 1 time less. 20 times minus 1 time 19 times. 380. Next, (33) 95 into 13. 95 10 times plus 95 3 times. 95 10 times 950. 95 3 times. Wait a minute. I will treat 95 as 5 less than 100. 3 times will be 15 less than 300. That is 285. 6 times 15, 90. Let's add everything. 1100. If you add 20 to this number or 15 to this number, this becomes a round figure. And I need 10 to make it round figure. So total I need 25. Take 25 from 50. That becomes 200 and then you have 25. 225 and 1100. 1325. Divided by 53. Divided by 53. 53 10 times 530. 20 times 1060. You have more than that. 53 30 times 1590. Less than that. So your value is in between 20 to 30. In between 20 to 30. But you need to find out root x. Your x value is 20. But you need to find out root value, right? So answer should be in between 400 and then 900. How many options are there? How many options are there? That's final answer. (33) 34. Divided by 50, right? Forget about percentage for time being. Divided by 50 we have 50. 17 times is 850, right? 17 times, right? Forget about 6. It is 17 times. And you need to calculate 333% of 17. 300% plus 30% plus 3%. Is that fine? 300% in the sense 3 times, right? 3 times of 17? 51. 30% will be 5.1. 3% will be 0.51. Add everything. 56.61. Near about 57. Fine? Under root 1850. If you are comfortable, fine. Otherwise, look at your options. So, option is nearby 40. Options are nearby 40. So, answer is nearby 40. 40 square? More than that, answer is more than 40. What is next square which is easy to calculate more than 40? 45. So, 40 square and is 1600. 45 square, 5 square 25. We have 4, immediate number 5. 4 5 is 20. So, answer is less than that. More than 40, less than 45. How many are there? 2 are there. We need to identify that. Our number is 1850. 1850. Is 1850 close to 40 or 45? I mean 1600 or 2025? It is close to 2025 because difference here is 250. But here is it is 175. 175. But here it is 250. Answer is close to 45. Answer should be close to 45, 43. 43. Wrong number, right? Into 2 plus 1. Not leda. Yes, hold it, we'll do it later. Just hold it. Let's complete the remaining questions. I'll come to this. Wrong number series last lo cheddam. Right. 41 to 45. So the following graph shows India's biscuit exports over the years, quantity in lakh tins and value in crores. The first one is quantity and the second one is price, right? Now 41, in which of the following years the value per tin was maximum? Minimum. Value per tin. Right, in 1997, quantity is 100 and price is 150. Per tin cost will be 150 by 100, right? Yes or no? How much is it? 1.5. 1.5. Next it is 2 times, right? 150 by 75. 2. But you asked about minimum value, forget about it. 150, 2 times, more than that, forget about it. More than this, answer 1997. Next, 42. 42. What was the difference between number of tins of biscuit exports in 1999 and 2000? 99 exports, total quantity 150, and in 2000 160. Difference 10. What? 10 lakhs. 43. 10 lakhs should be a 7-digit number. 7-digit number. I am talking about number of digits, not number of zeros. What was the approximate percentage increase in export value from 1997 to 2001? Percentage increase in export. Export, first value, right? Why second value? What was the approximate percentage in export value? Export value. Yes, value. From 97 to 2001. 97 it is 150 and in 2001 it is 500. So how much is increase here? 350. 350 with respect to 150 percentage, right? So 350 out of 150 into 100. 2 times of this number denominator. 2 times of denominator. So more than 200%. Apart from 300, how much extra value we have? 50 out of 150 is 1/3, right? 1/3 in the sense 33 1/3. So total value 233 1/3%. Approximate, so answer 235. If in 2000 the tins were exported at the same rate per tin as that in 1999, what would be the value of export in 2000? Right. So per tin value in 1999, which is 330 by 150. 330 by 150. This is per tin value in 1999. If you sell the same, if you sell it in 2000 for the same price, what is the expected value that you are asked about? So how much quantity we have in 2000? 160 into 160. 0 0 cancel. 15. 22 times into 16. Into 16. 19 plus 3. 19 minus 3. 19 square minus 3 square. 361 minus 9. 352. Correct है ना? 361 है क्या? 19 square 361 minus 3 square 9 should be 352. Huh? Answer లేదా? అదే What was the percentage drop in export quantity from 1997 to 1998? Export quantity percentage drop. Quantity drop from 97 to 98. In 97 we have 100 and in 98 75. Drop 75 from 100. It is 25% straight forward. Yes or no? As long as the initial value is 100, you need not to convert number to percentage. Number will be equal to percentage. If you have other than 100, then you have to do it. Next. 25%. Next table. X bought different types of vegetables on different days of a week. First one is weight and the next followed by price. We have 7 days data. Which type of vegetable is consumed maximum over the week? Consumption in the sense you should use more quantity. Need to add everything, right? Yes sir. Look at here. 20. Let me add first tense. 20. Next, consider units digit. 2, 8, 17, 23, 28, 32 plus 20, 52. Were you asked about maximum or minimum? Maximum. 30, 10, 10, 10, 30, 40, 48, 55, 60. Next, need not to add this. You have only 1 2-digit number and remaining all units digit. Cannot be 60. Just by observation, by common sense you can do it. Because you are asked about maximum. This cannot be your answer. This can be your answer, hold it. 10, 20, 30. I have one 9 here, one more 9 here, 2 here, 2 9s and then 2, 20. Already we have 40, 60. One question will never have two answers, right? B and D are already there. B and D already there. Out of A, B, C, D, B and D got same number and highest number. For one question you will never have two answers. Answer is E. Yes sir? Need not to calculate it. $47. ఏంది అయిపోయిన సెంటర్ పిన్ ఏమన్నా 47. On which of the following days Mr. X spends the least amount for buying all the 5 types of vegetables? Usually least spend చేసేది ఎక్కడ అమ్మా on day అడిగారా పర్టికులర్ డేనా on which day okay. If I was to solve this question I will leave it because every two numbers you need to multiply and then add that. For one day I need to go for 5 multiplications. First one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, and then I need to add these 5 numbers. Like that, how many days were given? Options has only 5, right? Options 5 ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఆ 5 చేస్తే సరిపోద్ది కదా. Yes or no? So like that we have to do it for 5 options, 5 numbers, 5 days, which obviously takes time. Common sense కదా. 2 numbers multiply చేయాలి, 5 చేయాలి, మళ్ళీ 5 యాడ్ చేయాలి, అలా 5 రోజులు చేయాలి. బెటర్ టు స్కిప్ దిస్. ఇది పట్టుకొని 2 3 4 5 కాల్చుకునే కంటే ఇది వదిలేసి 2 3 4 5 చేసుకోవటం బెటర్, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్ 48. ఐ హావ్ గివెన్ యూ ద వే. ఏం చేయాలో చెప్పే కదా, కొన్ని చెప్తారు అంతే, కొన్ని మీరు చేసేసుకోవాలి. నెక్స్ట్ 48. టోటల్ ఎక్స్పెన్స్ ఆన్ థర్స్డే ఫర్ బయింగ్ D type of vegetables. Thursday D type. How much is it? 155 rupees. 155 rupees is approximately what % of the expenses for buying C type of vegetables on Sunday? Sunday C type of vegetables. 144. 155 is what % of 144? 147, and that is 155. What percent they say? 155 out of 147. Numerator is more than denominator, hence answer is more than 100%. Yes sir? What is difference between numerator and denominator? How much is that? 8. What about 10% of denominator? But you need to add only 8, right? So you cannot add even 10%. Yes or no? If 10% is 14.7, 5% would be 7.35, but you need to add 8. Hence answer will be definitely more than 105%, but close to 105%. Yes or no? Approximate kada 105%. Next, the expense on B type of vegetables on Saturday is equal to expense on B type of vegetables on Saturday. How much is that? 155. 155 is equal to that on which type of vegetables on any day? Which type of any day? ఆల్రెడీ ఇంతకు ముందు వచ్చింది కదా 155 ఇక్కడ. We have D, right? Options lo kuda D undi. Just before this question we have done it. Next, what is the ratio of the costliest vegetable to that of cheapest? Costliest, I think 21. Costliest 21, right? And then cheapest 1. Ratio 21:1. Next, '51. Mayank has deposited a certain amount in the bank to earn compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum. The difference in the interest on the amounts in the third and in the second year is 12,100. What amount has Mayank deposited? Right. Difference in the what? Interest, right? Second year interest and right. First year interest, our principal is 100%. First year interest is 10%. Second year interest is 10% on this and 10% of this. That is 11%. Third year interest is 10% on these three numbers. Of these two, it is already 11%. 10% of this number is 1.1, and that is the difference. That 1.1 is the difference, right? 12.1% as it is together. Difference in these two is 1.1%. 1.1% is given as 12,100. Forget about decimal. You have 11. 11 times 2 zeros. 11 times and then zeros. 11 times in the sense answer will be either 1 lakh or 1,10,000 or 11,000, something like that, right? Or 11 lakhs, something like that. Look at your options. 100% is equal to how much? 1.1 lakh. Next, 52. Manu earned a profit of 300 rupees by selling 100 kgs of mixture of A and B types of rice at total price of 1100. What was the proportion of A and B types of rice in the mixture if the cost prices of A and B types of rice is 10 rupees and 5 rupees per kg respectively? Right. How much profit he made? 300 out of 1100. Then what exactly is the cost price? 800. By sell, he will get 800 rupees by selling 100 kgs. So each kg costs 8 rupees. A type cost is 10 rupees, B type is 5 rupees, mixer cost 8 rupees per kg. Go for alligation, difference 3:2, ratio is 3:2. Alligation mixture, this is A type and this is B type. You need to calculate cost price of the mixture. He gained 300 rupees out of 1100. 1100 is selling price, but 10 rupees and 5 rupees are cost prices. So you must use cost price only for mixture also. If selling price is 1100 and out of 1100 if he made 300 rupees profit, cost price will be 800 only. He will get 800 by selling for how many kgs of? 100 kgs. So per kg cost is 8 rupees. Go for alligation. Next, Manish travels at the speed of 40 km per hour for 3 hours, at the speed of 60 km per hour for 4.5 hours. In this way he covers 3/5 of the total distance. At what average speed should he travel to cover the remaining distance in 4 hours? Remaining distance in 4 hours. You are asked about speed, distance by time. You are given remaining time. You are left with 4 hours again. So you need to know remaining distance. Remaining distance. Now, wait a minute. With the speed of 40 km per hour, if he travel for 3 years, he can cover 120 kilometers. And with 60 km per hour, he travelled 4.5 years. In 4 hours? In 4 hours, 240. In half an hour, 30. 240, 30. 270 plus 120. 390. 390 is 3/5 part. 3 parts is equal to 390. Remaining parts, 2 parts. If 3 parts is 390, 1 part is 130. 2 parts, 260. You need to cover 260 kilometers in 4 hours. You are asked about average speed. 260 by 4. Half and half. 65 kilometer per hour. Next, 54. 1/4 of a 2-digit number exceeds its 1/5 by 4. What is the 2-digit number? Better to go for answer to question. 1/4, how much? 1/4, 20. Exceeds 1/4, 1/5. 1/5 of this number? 16. 20 is 4 more than 16, right? Yes or no? 80 right answer. Clear? Next, 55. Raju purchased a suitcase at an additional 10% discount on the reduced price after deducting 20% on the labeled price. So, labeled price in the sense market price. First he got 20% discount. Discounted price is 80%, but on 80% also he is getting a discount of 10%. 10% on 80 is 8. So now he will get it for 72% of what? Market price or labeled price, you can say. If the labeled price of the suitcase was 1400, at what price did he purchase the suitcase? So you need to calculate 72% of what? 1400. Instead of getting 72% of this, let me first go for 20% discount on this number, which is 280, which is 1120, and again 10% discount is allowed, 112. 120 minus 112, 8 rupees, 1008. Next, quadratic. Any particular question? Sure? Next, 61. 3 men and 1 woman can complete a piece of work in 4 days. 3 men and 1 woman can complete the work in 4 days. How many days will it take for 2 women and 2 men to complete it? First of all, for these type of questions, what is required? You need to know relation between men and women. Like X men work is equal to Y women, something like this. If you know the relation between men and women, you can convert entire equation to only men or only women. In that case, you can convert it. Are you getting my point? Right. Now, 5 women can complete the same work in 4 days. What about men work? What about men work? That is not given, right? Yes or no? 5 women can complete the same piece of work in 4 days. Will you get answer from only one alone? Yes. Yes. If 5 women can complete the work in 4 days, here look at this statement. 3 men and women can complete the work in, there also, here also, So in that case, when they are able to complete the work in 4 days in both the cases, efficiency of this must be equal to efficiency of 5 women, right? Yes or no? In that case, 3 men work is equal to 4 women. Did you get relation or not? Now with this, you can convert entire equation to only men or only women. Can you do that or not? Yes? You will get it from one alone. One alone, you will get it. Next, second one. 2 men and 1 woman can complete the same piece of work in 5 days. Using this, will you get the answer? Yes. M1, D1, M2, D2. Use M1, D1, M2, D2. Left hand side take men information and right hand side take women information. Here also you will get some relation between men and women. Should I solve it? Not required, right? Yes. M1 D1. 3 men into 4. How many? 12 men and 4 women. M1 D1, M2 D2. 10 men plus 5 women. From this 2 men efficiency is equal to 1 woman efficiency. Here also we got relation between men to women. Now you can convert entire equation to men or women and then you can get your answer. 1 alone is sufficient, at the same time 2 alone is also sufficient to get the answer. Next. 62. What is the absolute difference between two numbers? You are asked about difference between two numbers in terms of number. Now 60% of the bigger number is equal to smaller number. Let's say I have bigger number and then smaller number. Let me treat it as 100% and this becomes 60%. That is what first condition. 60% of the bigger number is equal to smaller number. Will you be able to get the absolute difference between numbers? Absolute difference in the sense not in terms of percentage but in terms of number. Will you get a number from this? No. 1 alone is not sufficient. Next, half of the bigger number. How much is half of this? 50%. Is 5 less than smaller number. Is it 2 alone or 1 and 2? This is 1 and 2 together. Yes or no? By using first statement only we are able to write half of bigger number as 50% and smaller number as 60%. Now will you get answer or not? Yes. 1 and 2 both are required to answer this. Next. Guljar borrowed a sum of money at compound interest. What will be the rate of interest? You are asked about R value, rate of interest. The amount borrowed is 10 times the simple interest. 10 times the simple interest in 2 years at the same rate of interest. Amount borrowed is 10 times the simple interest in 2 years. Simple interest is not given, right? Principal is also not given. 1 alone. Is 1 alone sufficient? No. Second one. Simple interest fetched on the same sum and the same rate of interest at the end of 4 years is 1200. If for 4 years, if your simple interest is 1200, simple interest per year is 300 and for 2 years 600. Simple interest for 2 years. Now let me join 1 and 2. The amount borrowed is principal. Amount borrowed means principal. Principal is 10 times the simple interest in 2 years at the same rate of interest. At the same rate of interest they say. For 2 years here simple interest is going to be 600. 10 times of this number 6000. Our principal is 6000. This is 2 years interest, right? Yes or no? Per year interest? Per year interest? 300. So interest is 300. What percentage it is? 5%. Is it simple interest base or compound interest base? Anything. Anything. They said at the same rate of interest. Simple or compound, whatever it is. Will you get answer or not? Yes. Both are required to answer the question. Don't worry about the type of compound interest that we are doing here. Maybe compounding annually, compounding half yearly, compounding quarterly, that is not given. They just said compound interest. If it is compounding half yearly or compounding quarterly, they need to mention it. If not mentioned, by default that will be compounding annually. $64. The shopkeeper marked the price of an article and gave a discount of 20%. Find the market price of the article. You are asked about market price, right? He allowed a discount of 20%. The cost price of the article is 2,500. Using 1 alone, will you get answer? No. Cost price is given 2,500. After giving the discount, the shopkeeper gets 28% profit. 28% profit. In the sense, selling price becomes 128% of cost price. Yes or no? After allowing a discount of 20%. 20% discount is equal to what? 80% of market price. If you give 20% discount, you will sell it for 80% of market price. So 80% of market price value is equal to 128% of cost price. You know cost price value. From this, can't you calculate 128%? Yes or no? Don't need to convert it. Will you get answer or not? Yes. If you know 80% of market price, can't you calculate 100% of market price? Will you get it or not? Yes. When will you get it? Both. 1 and 2 together. 1 and 2 together will give you answer. How many minutes per hour does a person stop? Without stoppages, a person travels at a certain distance at an average speed of 80 km per hour without stoppages. From this, will you get answer? What is required? What is required? Speed with the stops. The speeds without stoppages and with stoppages are in the ratio 4:3. Using 2 alone, will you get answer? Using 2 alone, will you get answer? Yes. What is your answer? Difference of speeds by maximum speed into 60, right? What is there in first option? Without stoppages. What is required? With stops. Let's say you have some number. What will you do that after that? What will you do after that? Amma, with stops undi, without stops undi. Speed rendu unnai. Em chestar tarvata? Difference of speeds by maximum speed. You'll get stoppage time in hours, but you're asked about minutes, so convert it to minutes into 60. Right? For this, I just need only second one, right? The speeds ratio is given as 4:3. 4 parts and then 3 parts. Difference is 1 part. Maximum speed is 4 parts into 60. 1 by 4 into 60, 15. Done. 2 alone is sufficient. You don't need 1. Ratio, using ratio you can calculate your answer. Yes or no? Next. Number series, right? అన్నీ చెప్పాలా? Let's see here. 57 2 times plus 1 into 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 2. అదేనబ్బా into 1 plus 2 అన్నట్టు ఫీల్ అవని. This must be into 2 plus 1. It must be into 1 plus 2. First number must be into 2 plus 1. Is it giving perfect sequence? Bottom value. Let's verify it. 12 2's plus 1. 25 into 1 plus 2. You should have 27 here. 27 2 times plus 1. 55. Wrong number? 52. $37. Near about how many times? Near about how many times? Near about 3 times, right? Let me divide every number with 3 first. 8 2 6. How much you have? 8 19. So that is divided by 3 minus 7. Divided by 3. 2. Hey, agandi. 273. 273. This can be minus 7 or minus 6. Hold it. Let me divide this number with 3. 8. రావట్లేదా అది. This fellow is odd. వాడే తేడాగాడు. Let me verify it. Divided by 3. చెప్పేసారు మీ పాడే 20 minus, so that is divided by 3 minus 4. Previous should be divided by 3 minus 5. This must be divided by 3 minus 6. Divided by 3, how much you will get? 273 minus 6, 267. You should have 267. Let's verify it. Divided by 3, 8 9, 89 minus 5, 84. Satisfied. Two times, right? 3 times, right? It must be 4 times. ఎందుకు అంత చూస్తున్నారు? 2 అక్క. 1.5 times, 2 times, 2.5 times, 3 times, 3.5 times. అవసరమా కిందది? Do you need it? No, right? Is it 4 multiple? Is this 4 multiple? That guy is odd guy. అంతేనా? 3.5 times రావాలి కదా? No. Read 160. Sorry. This fellow. 3.5 times. 45 3 times. 135. 45 half times. 22.5. 157.5. You should have 157.5. 4 times is double double. 157 and a half double. 315 double. 630 done. Instead of 160 you need to have 157 and a half. Right? $199. Is it related to difference? $190, $180. What is difference here? Minus 23 plus 19. Prime numbers, right? Next should be minus 17. Let's see. If you have minus 17, you should have 1, sure. 20, add 3, 178. And then plus 13. Yeah? Minus 4, minus 5, minus 3, plus 4, plus 4. It should be minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, plus 4, plus 4. If you are expecting minus 4 here, that should be 191. Minus 4, 187. Yes. 191. In place of 190, you should have 191 into 2. $40th. Anyone? Anyone tried it? 1. $25, $2,500, $2,500, $2,100, 2,500 plus 2,620. Understand? Fine.